nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Of Elmhurst University as we bring you Blue Jay basketball. Today it's the Cardinals of North Central taking on your Blue Jays of Elmhurst University in a CCIW matchup. You just saw the starting five announced for the Cardinals and now the starting five for the Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Taylor Harrison getting introduced, the grad student, also Kendall Sheppy being introduced. Sheppy is a 5'8" sophomore. MC Brown, also a sophomore, being introduced. There's Anna Klasinski. She is just a freshman. And then Kate Bowling, also a sophomore. In the starting five, she is from Overland Park, Kansas. So 3 sophomores, a freshman, and a grad student in the starting lineup for Tethny Carrillo, the head coach of the Blue Jays. Both of these two teams trying to snap 3-game losing skids. The Blue Jays come in with a record of 1-7 overall, 0-3 in the league play. Meanwhile, North Central 2-7 overall. They also 0-3 in the league. Mentioned Tethny Carrillo, the head coach of the Blue Jays, now in her 16th season. Maggie McCloskey-Bax is the head coach of the Cardinals. She is now in her 5th season as the head coach. Blue Jays in the home white, Cardinals in the traveling black uniforms. Starting 5 for the Cardinals, Natalie Stavropoulos. She is the leading scorer, averaging over 11 points per game. As you see, some stuffed animals and teddy bears getting thrown onto the court, and those will all be collected and sent to a children's charity, which is something that the Blue Jays do every year, which is just a great thing to do. Great tradition here at Elmhurst University. Grace Kiefer is also in the starting lineup for the Cardinals. She is just a freshman. Megan McClure is a junior. Mytrice Smith is a senior. And getting the start, Allison Pearson, 5'7" senior. She poured in 7 points on Saturday down in Bloomington in the Cardinals' 81-62 loss against Illinois Wesleyan. So she gets inserted in the starting lineup here today. Ball is up, controlled by the Blue Jays, and we are on the go here at beautiful R.A. Faginal Hall. Happy holidays, by the way, to everybody, as the Blue Jays turn the ball over, and now it's the Cardinals' first possession of the game. Into the lane to the left hand, Mytrice Smith with the left-handed layup. Cardinals up by 2. And a travel violation against Klaczynski, so 2 trips down the floor for the Blue Jays and 2 turnovers. Blue Jays average 23 turnovers per game. The Cardinals just about 17 turnovers per contest. Points per game, we got a whistle here on the drive. Foul will be on MC Brown, her first, and the first team foul. See a bit of a check right there, and so the foul on MC. 5 team fouls is the limit. Shot by Pearson is off the mark. Harrison got the rebound. Bowling got cut off a bit by Pearson, but she retains possession. Bowling flips it to Klaczynski. At the free throw line, she picks up her dribble, now brings it out to Brown. 12 on the shot clock. Brown on the drive, lost control. Cardinals have possession. It's going to be a jump ball situation, and possession arrow going to North Central. So someone is going to win their first conference game of the season today. Speaking of which, there is a big conference game going on down in Decatur. 2 undefeated teams in the conference battling it out. Milliken, 2-0 in league play. I'm sorry, 3-0 in league play as the Cardinals turn the ball over. Hosting Carroll, the Pioneers are 2-0 in the league. So Carroll at Milliken today. Other action, Augustana is at Carthage, and Wheaton is down in Bloomington at the Shirk Center, taking on Illinois Wesleyan today. But we're glad to have you with us here in Elmhurst. Blue Jays and the Cardinals. MC Brown will launch the triple. That's well short. Getting the rebound, Mytrice Smith. 2-0 Cardinals here in the early going, just underway. Smith on the drive against Harrison, and Taylor picks up the foul. For Taylor, her first. Taylor coming off of a 6-point performance on Saturday against Wheaton at the King Arena. Blue Jays falling to Wheaton 83-45 in that ball game. First free throw by Mytrice Smith is good. The Cardinals as a team from the free throw line, 73%, the Blue Jays 64%. Smith goes 1 of 2. And it's 3-0 Cardinals. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in this opening quarter. Sheppy dribbling, top of the key. Bowling, skip pass to Sheppy. 5 on the shot clock, inside to Harrison. She turns, and the double team. Kiefer came over to help, and Kiefer got called for the foul. There you saw the help, but Grace will get called for the foul, her first and the team's first. And so Harrison to the line, she rattles in the first one. 70% free throw shooter on the year is Taylor. Three to 2 Cardinals. 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter. 3-ball attempted by Pearson is short, and Klaczynski getting the rebound. Anna pushes it up herself. Harrison from 18 feet, top of the key is good. So Taylor with all 4 of the Blue Jays points, and Elmhurst leads by 1. Nice backdoor cut, and the layup is good by Megan McClure. Megan McClure, a 5'9" junior, averaging just over 9 points per game. From Bartlett, went to South Elgin High School. Now a turnover, and here are the Cardinals on the attack. McClure with the left-handed lay-in. So Megan McClure with a couple of lay-ins, one from the right side, and now this time from the left side. And it's 7-4. Cardinals. Looks like Marissa Masato is getting ready to check into the game for the Blue Jays. 3-ball attempt here. Kiefer is good. Nothing but net by Grace Kiefer. And a timeout taken here by Teth Carrillo. She wants to talk things over here. A 7-0 run by the Cardinals and a 30-second timeout taken by the Blue Jays, and just like that, it's 10-4 in favor of the Cardinals. McClure with a couple of layups, and Kiefer burying that triple, giving the Cardinals a 6-point advantage. Mentioned both teams coming off of, well, are in the midst of 3-game losing skids. For North Central, lost at Carroll on November 30th. Lost to North Park at Gregory Arena on December 3rd. And then a week ago, losing to Illinois Wesleyan last Saturday. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays 3-game losing skid, losing to Illinois Wesleyan November 30th. Lost to Carthage here at R.A. Fagan Hall 64-55. And then this past Saturday, December 10th, at King Arena in Wheaton, losing to the Thunder by a score of 83-45. Blue Jays, by the way, will be on a plane tomorrow. They'll head down to Daytona, Florida. Play a couple games down there. Boy, they picked the right time to leave, didn't they? It is awful cold in the Chicagoland area today. And we hope you are nice and warm, and we thank you for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Bowling shot at the elbow is off the mark. Blue Jays ahead. Here's Stavropoulos. She can't get the layup to go, and the rebound is pulled down by Masato. Marissa into the game here for the Blue Jays, a 5'8" junior from Plainfield North. Marissa, and we've got a foul called against North Central. Mytrice Smith picks up the foul, her first. It's the second team foul. So Taylor Harrison returns to the line where she will shoot 2. Katie Matrice is into the game for the Blue Jays, 5'6" junior from Kenosha, Wisconsin. So Taylor hits the free throw. She's got all 5 of the Blue Jays points so far. Ten to 6, Cardinals by 4. 30-second shot clock in play. That shot at the elbow is good by Maitri Smith. Good looking release by Smith. It's a 6-point lead for North Central. 12-6 Cardinals, 5:20 to go. Masato from 18, yeah. Marissa Masato buries the field goal, and the Blue Jays are within 4. No good, but on the rebound, the putback by Maitri Smith is no good, but she was fouled. Katie Matrice with the foul, her first. Morgan Collar into the game for the Blue Jays. Anna Klaczynski returns as well for Elmhurst. Morgan Collar, a 6-foot junior from Prospect Heights, Illinois, went to Wheeling High School. Smith hits the first free throw. She'll have one more. Back of the iron, no good. Brown got the rebound and a whistle. Well, they're going to call a foul on Masato. Wow, all right. So Masato picks up the foul, her first, and so North Central will inbound. Wow, way deep. Kiefer's three. Back of the iron, no good. Tapped around. Klaczynski got it for the Blue Jays. 13-8, North Central with the lead. 3-ball, Klaczynski, no, and a foul called against Morgan Collar. See, that Collar went over the back to pick up the foul. So for the Blue Jays, it's their 5th team foul, so they are over the limit. And Maitri Smith will come back to the line here to shoot 2. She is 2 for 4 from the free throw line here in this first quarter. North Central, by the way, with just 2 team fouls here. 4:51 left. Smith hits both of the free throws. Into the game for North Central is number 40, Abby Davidson. Abby is a 6'1" freshman from Galesburg, Illinois. Bowling faked the 3 with the pass into the lane. Collar wasn't there. Klaczynski now, top of the key. 8 on the shot clock. MC Brown on the drive, had it poked away and out of bounds by Kiefer. The Blue Jays will have it. They've got 5 seconds to shoot. So Matrice checks back in, a good perimeter shooter. She's in the corner, guarded by Kiefer right now. Again, the Blue Jays have 5 seconds to shoot. Matrice will pull up, take the shot. No good. Masato with the rebound. New 20 on the shot clock for the Blue Jays. 4:15 to go here in the opening quarter. Dumping it inside to Collar. Morgan has her shot blocked by Davidson. Davidson at 6'1". Need a little more arc to get it up over her. On the drive for the Cardinals, nicely done by Megan Duffy. Duffy, a 5'5" sophomore from Chardon, Ohio. And the Cardinals are up by 9, biggest lead of the game. Matrice pulls up, off the glass, no good, into the hands of Duffy. Megan pushing it up here. Driving baseline, Kiefer. Good ball movement for the Cardinals. 3-ball is off the mark that time by Lexi Hernandez. That 3-ball is good by Matrice. Big 3-ball by Katie, and the Blue Jays now are just within 6. as we approach the 3-minute mark of this opening quarter. Kiefer into the lane, forced that one. Yeah, it's going to be an offensive foul on Grace Kiefer. That's number 2 on Grace. She just had nowhere to, she ran out of real estate. Plowed over the Blue Jay defender for her second foul. Outside the circle, nicely done by Elmhurst. Sheppy back into the game for the Blue Jays. (17-11). North Central with the lead off the hand of Klaczynski. Couldn't quite handle it, and the Blue Jays turn it over. Mark Kruger along with our executive producer, Glenn Liljeberg from R.A. Fagnall Hall as the Cardinals turn it over. See if the Blue Jays can capitalize. Patrice, quick release, that's no good. Rebound to Davidson. Blue Jays had a good opportunity there, just couldn't finish. 3-ball attempt, Pearson, that one is a little bit short. Davidson with the rebound. And now it's the Blue Jays coming out with it. That was Sheppy. Two minutes remaining here in this opening quarter. Inside to Harrison, and she was fouled from behind by Abby Davidson. For Abby, her first. Back into the game for the Cardinals is Mytrice Smith. Into the game for the Blue Jays is Lindsay Novak. Shot by Klaczynski is good. Anna's first 2 points of the game. Blue Jays are within 4. Duffy kicks it out. Hernandez guarded by Klaczynski, and a travel on Hernandez. Both teams substituting freely here. Stavropoulos comes back in for the Cardinals. Natalie averaging over 11 points per game. She's the leading scorer for North Central, but she has yet to score here today. A minute and a half left here in this first quarter. Novak picks up her dribble, trying to get it into Harrison. Taylor is really battling for it. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Taylor Harrison. Yeah, she was really battling for position. You see it there, and she'll get called for the push. So 2 fouls on Taylor, and Teth Carrillo is going to have to get her out of there. Anna Sheedy comes in for the Blue Jays, a 6'1" freshman from Leawood, Kansas. 1:14 remaining here in this first quarter. Ball is loose, and we're going to have a held ball. Possession arrow is going to go to the Blue Jays here. Everyone in a festive mood here today, with Christmas being, what, a week from tomorrow? Especially the Blue Jays coaching staff. They are really, some of them are dressed to the hills for the occasion. Very, very nicely done. Under a minute to go here in this opening quarter. Blue Jays trailing by 4. Skip pass over to Bowling. Kate passes it over here to Sheedy. Her shot won't go. And now North Central, and we got a reach in the backcourt here by Novak, her first. The Blue Jays are over the limit, so we're going to be shooting a couple of free throws here. This is Natalie Stavropoulos. Two shots for her. Natalie knocks down the first. Front one, second shot I should say, grazes the front of the rim, no good. 18-13, Cardinals by 5. About a 7-second differential between the shot over the outstretched arm of Sheedy, and the Blue Jays turn it over. Shot clock turned off. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. Duffy picks up her dribble. Gives it up to Sydney Irwin, and the Cardinals turn it over. Blue Jays should get a decent shot here. 5.5 seconds left in the quarter. Get it into half court to Novak. Novak has it reaching and stolen by Duffy, but right there to put it in was Anna Sheedy. So that'll do it for the first quarter here at R.A. Fagenal Hall as the Cardinals lead it by 3, 18-15. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Welcome back to R.A. Fagenal Hall as we get set for second quarter of action. By the way, first of 2 here today on BlueJayTV.com. After this game, we'll have the men of Elmhurst taking on the men of North Central College. That game will get underway around 4:15 or so we invite you to stick around for that one. And we're going to have a foul called here against the Blue Jays. It's on Sheppy, her first. Drive into the lane by Duffy, had it knocked away. Baseline jumper by Smith is off. Klaczynski got the rebound for the Blue Jays. Taylor Harrison had 6 first quarter points. That shot blocked by McClure. It's going to go out of bounds to the Blue Jays here. Maitree Smith had 8 first quarter points for the Cardinals. McClure had 4. Cardinals by 3 here to start the second quarter. Sheppy steps back, goes to the glass, and lays it in. First field goal of the game for Kendall, and the Blue Jays are within 1. Ball down on the floor, we're going to have a held ball. Possession arrow going to the Blue Jays. Novak now dribbling into the front court. Passes it off to Sheppy. Here's Klaczynski, double team, kicks it out to the top. Shot is a little short by Sheedy. And MC Brown with a bump in the backcourt, her second. Second team foul of the quarter. 9:02 remaining here in the first half. By the way, coming up at halftime, another great number by the Elmhurst University Palms team as the Cardinals turn it over. We'll also see Nicoletta Boyd, great baton twirler from Elmhurst. She'll perform at halftime as well, so stick around. Novak launches up, a triple and hits. Lindsay Novak for 3, and the Blue Jays lead by 2. A 5-0 run to start the second quarter. Stavropoulos lost control. Smith's putback is no good. Smith again, and she was fouled. Boy, Maitree Smith battling on the offensive glass for the Cardinals. And she will be rewarded with a couple of free throws here. She's 4 for 6 from the free throw line in the game. Sheppy, by the way, with a foul, her second. Smith misses the first free throw. She'll have one more. It's a 2-point lead for the Blue Jays, 20-18. Smith gets the second free throw to go. She has 9. Kate Bowling back into the game. Sheppy goes out with the 2 fouls. Taylor Harrison still remains on the bench with 2 fouls of her own. Klaczynski inside, blocked by McClure. McClure's had a couple of blocks. Here's Duffy. Duffy spins. Top of the key. Pearson for 3, skims the front of the rim, and it goes out of bounds, but a whistle as players were battling for the rebound. Oh, they're calling Anna Sheehy with the foul, her first, man. That was, I don't know about that. Those are just ladies that are battling for position. That happens almost every time down the floor. Pearson fades, air ball. Brown with the rebound. Brown drives baseline, nice kick out. And the 3 ball is good by Bowling. Nothing but net for Kate as she drops the triple, and the Blue Jays lead by 4. Duffy kicks it out of the corner to McClure. Up top here is Stavropoulos. Stavropoulos picks up her dribble at the elbow. Now it's Duffy. Duffy, jumper is no good. Brown with the rebound. Blue Jays with the ball, leading by 4. Klaczynski will fire up the 3. That one is off, tapped out, and the Blue Jays cannot save it. It's going to go to the Cardinals. Grace Kiefer checks back in for North Central. Marissa Masato comes back in for the Blue Jays. Also, Abby Davidson checks in for North Central. Just under 7 minutes to go here in this first half. Stavropoulos having trouble, now gets it off to Duffy. Kiefer at the elbow, passes it off here on the wing to Duffy. Into Davidson. Davidson spins, turns, tough shot, back of the iron, no. McClure got the rebound and was fouled by Klaczynski for Anna, her first. Well, it's the 15th foul of the quarter for the Blue Jays, so North Central will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. And we still have 6 minutes and 21 seconds to play here in the second quarter. McClure can't hit the first free throw. North Central, by the way, does not have a team foul here in the second quarter. Second free throw is good by McClure. She now has 5. Matrice back into the game for Klaczynski. 6:21 left here in the first half. Well, hopefully all of you got your Christmas shopping done. I know I am well short of that. Glenn, how about you? Yeah, oh, you did. You got nice job. Drive by Marissa Masato. So her field goal, her lay-in, and the Blue Jays lead by 5, 25-20. Ball loose. North Central turns it over. Bowling into the front court, whips it into the corner to Masato. Here's Matrice now. She can shoot it from up there, so can Bowling. Works around the screen, there it is. Bowling for 3. Back of the iron, no good. Nice rebound that time by Stavropoulos. Still 25-20, Blue Jays by 5. Shot from the elbow is good by McClure. Megan McClure with 7. The junior from Bartlett brings the Cardinals to within 3. A one-possession game here. 25-22 Blue Jays. We are halfway through the second quarter. Novak got bumped, no call. Well, they did call it. It was a bit late, but it was the right call. Megan Duffy with the bump. Watch it right here, right there. There's the bump and the foul. It's the first on Duffy. It's the first team foul of the second quarter. Got a timeout taken here by Teth Carrillo, and we'll keep it here. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout taken with 4:58 remaining. And hey, while we got a second here, of course, the Blue Jays are playing North Central. Of course, North Central making some news last night. The Cardinal football team playing in the Stag Bowl and beating Mount Union to win a national championship. How about that? The Cardinal football team went 15-0, knocked off Mount Union last night 28-21 in the Stag Bowl. I understand they're on their way home right now. They're in a plane. But what a great performance for the 3rd straight year, the Cardinals getting to the Stag Bowl. Of course, they won it all back in 2019. So this is their 2nd national championship. This year, new head coach, Brad Spencer. How about that? Your first year as a head coach and you win a national championship. Ethan Greenfield, the great running back, rushed for 119 yards last night. Luke Lennon, the quarterback, he rushed for 98 yards and threw for 3 scores. So congratulations to the Cardinal football team, your 2022 Division III national champions, winning the Stag Bowl last night, 28-21. All right, here's Masato driving the lane, a whistle, and a foul called on the drive. Sheedy with the foul, a blocking foul, and so that's her 2nd. And now we're seeing a half-court trap here by the Blue Jays. We haven't seen this very often this year. Cardinals get it across. Here's Kiefer. Still Blue Jays by 3, 25-22, and a steal by Masato. Tried to get it inside to Smith. Masato was there for the steal. Bowling for 3. Boy, she had a great look at it, didn't she? Stavropoulos got the rebound. Cardinals, if they can bury a 3, will tie this one up. Instead, it's down low to Smith, and she lays it in off the glass. Matrice is the first player to get to double figures. She now has 11. And it's a 1-point game for the Blue Jays, 25-24. Matrice, penetrate, can't get it to go. Kiefer got the rebound. Nice move, but just couldn't finish. Drive by Smith, and a foul. Sheedy's going to pick up the foul. That's her 3rd. Boy, the bigs for the Blue Jays in some foul trouble here. Sheedy now has 3. Harrison is going to come back into the game. She has 2. Sheppy comes back into the game for Coach Carrillo as well. So Smith to the line here to shoot 2. Smith is 5 for 8 from the free throw line. she hits another. A dozen for my Treese. She keeps knocking them down from the free throw line. And it's 26-25, North Central with the lead. 13 for my Treese Smith. She's the game high scorer. Out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Klaczynski back into the game for Coach Carrillo, and Katie Matrice will take a breather here. Nice pass inside to Harrison, turns and lays it in. That is something the Blue Jays have to do continuously. Get her the ball down in the paint. 8 for Taylor. Three ball is off by Kiefer. Tracked down in the corner though by McClure. Stolen by Bowling. So the Blue Jays with the ball leading by 1. 27-26. Klaczynski launches a three. Boy, she almost banked that one in. Smith got the rebound. Stavropoulos into the front court. Takes it all the way, and a bump on Harrison, and that is 3 now on Taylor. Boy, not a good foul. Taylor just needs to back off, not commit any contact. So Stavropoulos to the line to shoot 2, and Harrison sits down with the 3 fouls. Marissa Masato comes in to replace her. Lexi Hernandez comes in for the Cardinals. Kiefer sits down. So Natalie will have 2 free throws here. Her first one is good. That's her second point of the game. And that ties the game up at 27. Cardinals by 1. North Central led at the end of the first quarter by 3, 18-15. Just under 3 minutes left in the half, and the Cardinals lead by 1. Again, first, both of these two teams looking for their first conference win of the season. Bowling travel. Good defense by Stavropoulos. You'll see Bowling there. She tried to back in and just slipped a little bit, lost control, and traveled. Duffy guarded by Sheppy, and Sheppy with a bump. That's her third. Boy, again, the Blue Jays are over the limit. They are racking up some fouls here. Sheedy comes back in, MC Brown back in for the Blue Jays. Megan Duffy to the line for the first time this afternoon, and she will shoot 2. It's a 2-point advantage for North Central. Second free throw is also good for Duffy. She's got 4. North Central leads by 3, 30-27. Novak on the drive. Novak takes it, and she was fouled. Good take to the hoop by Novak. We'll take another look at it here. That left side is left wide open. And so Novak taking it up strong and commits the foul. Foul, by the way, on Duffy, her second. Novak hits the free throw. Lindsay with a triple earlier this quarter, so with that free throw, she's got 4 points. Now another one, 5 points for Lindsay Novak, and the Blue Jays are within 1. Now that half-court trap here. See if the Blue Jays can get a turnover out of this. Stavropoulos gets it across midcourt. Passes it off to Smith, who lays it in. Well, the Cardinals did a great job against that press, resulting in a Smith lay-in. And now the Cardinals lead by 3. 1:34 left to play here in this first half. Novak inside to Masato. Masato puts up a tough shot off the glass, no. Pearson goes down to the ground. A whistle and a foul call. The foul is on Klaczynski. For Anna, that's her second. And so more free throws coming for the Cardinals. This will be Allison Pearson, her first trip to the foul line today. Excellent free throw shooter, 88% from the line. Hits the first. Second one, nothing but net as well for Pearson. Well, the lead is 5 now, 34-29. Blue Jays need a bucket here. Here's Novak. MC Brown now has her shot blocked out of bounds to the Blue Jays. 14 on the shot clock. 1:08 left to play in the half. Novak. Pass was knocked away, but right back into the hands of the Blue Jays. Novak with a left-handed tough shot, driving into the lane. She got it back, however, throws it up top to Masato. New 20 on the shot clock for the Blue Jays. Klaczynski ran out of room, tried to pass it, and it was knocked out of bounds by Stavropoulos. 10 on the shot clock. MC Brown will trigger the inbound here for the Blue Jays. Gets it into Klaczynski. Klaczynski has her shot blocked. Klaczynski will try it again. A little deeper this time, but she gets it to go. Second field goal of the game for Anna. Blue Jays are within 3. 34-31. 3-ball attempted by Hernandez is short. Klaczynski with the rebound. So now, final seconds of the half, the Blue Jays can tie it up with a long one here. 15 seconds to go in the half. Blue Jays trailing by 3. For the tie, Novak, yes! Lindsay Novak buries another triple. And that's the end of the first half, and we're tied at 34. So Lindsay Novak with a spark here in this second quarter. She had 8 points in this second quarter. And so both teams going to their respective locker rooms, putting up 34 points in the first half. Taylor Harrison had 8 first half points for the Blue Jays. And as I mentioned, Lindsay Novak coming off the bench, putting up 8 points in the second quarter for the Blue Jays. Maitree Smith had 15 points for the Cardinals in that first half. She had 8 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter to finish with 15. Megan Duffy had 4. Megan McClure had 7 for the Cardinals in that first half. So now we are going to get a wonderful performance, as we always do. Nicoletta Boyk, tremendous talent. Let's take a look at her now, a student here at North Central College. Nicoletta, boy, quite a talent. Now we're going to hear and see from the Elmhurst University Palms team. And they are led by Talene Karagosian, Grace Anderson, and McKenna Ostos. Elmhurst University Palms team. Looks like they are in the festive occasion as well. Let's watch and listen. The Elmhurst University Palms team. We are going to take a break here. Halftime of the women's game. North Central and Elmhurst tied at 34. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, You must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst University, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
Your story begins as we welcome you to Elmhurst University. From your first day of orientation, our focus is getting you acclimated to college life and making you a part of the Elmhurst community.
Definitely Elmhurst was the one that I fell in love with. Right when you stepped on campus, it was a nice environment. It just felt like home.
The goal of first year seminar is to make the transition from high school to college as smooth as possible. It's an instantaneous way to have a niche at Elmhurst.
A lot of times there's that doubt that I don't know if I can make it here. I don't know if I'm meant to be here. I feel it is our role as an institution to get those doubts out of their mind the second they are on this campus.
Once you've started classes, our responsibility is to support you both personally and academically.
Your faculty and your staff who are here and committed to your success are going to be walking with you on that journey, providing both the challenge and the support for you along that way.
I changed my major about 5 times, and so I really needed someone there to help me through it, help me pick out new classes, to help me make sure that I graduate on time.
So they support us academically, but they're also interested in our lives as a whole individual. For example, when I was applying for the Fulbright, they were more than willing and super supportive.
Along with supporting you, our job is to make sure you challenge yourself in order to make the most of your experience.
When the students, especially in computer science, go out into related fields, they're going to be confronted with adapting to new environments, new technologies, and we try to challenge them in the classroom to adapt, to learn how to learn.
I've had teachers go to me and say, I think you'd be interested in research, so they introduced me to some professors, and I've been doing research now for 3 semesters. It taught me a lot about myself, definitely, and about the way I adapt to different situations.
I think we all learn best when we're a little bit scared, a little bit on the edge. I really believe that the things that are beyond the typical, experiencing undergraduate research, studying abroad, having a quality internship, some of those things are going to be most memorable and meaningful and really impactful for them.
As your academic journey at Elmhurst comes to an end, our relationship reaches a crucial point as we launch you into the next phase of your life.
Elmhurst is a liberal arts college that aims at creating educated citizens, and that's not a process that just takes 4 years or 2 years. We're invested in these students. We give our kind of heart and soul to them while they're here, and so we care if they succeed once they leave.
When students go on to graduate and go on to live amazing lives and do things personally and professionally, their fingerprints are still all over this institution in a way that helped us to become a better sense of who we are and who we as an institution want to be in the world.
We don't at Elmhurst tell students what to think, but we try to teach them how to engage with their own values to become better citizens of this country, of this world.
And that makes me proud to be a part of the community of Elmhurst.
I'm confident in our graduates because I know we've prepared them both personally and professionally. We love to see them fly the nest and flourish.
It was a good game.
Yeah. Let's win by like 10.
I know. 15 seconds mark. Yeah.
Welcome back to R.A. Faginal Hall. CCIW battle this afternoon. The Blue Jays and the Cardinals, first of two. First game, the women's game, and then the men's game will get underway at about 4:15 or so. The men of Elmhurst taking on the Cardinals of North Central College, and we thank you for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Happy holidays from all of us here at Elmhurst University. Nice drive in the take by Stavropoulos. Her first field goal of the game. Remember, she's the leading scorer for the Cardinals, averaging over 11 points per game. At the elbow, Klaczynski answers with a bucket. So both teams knocking down their first shots here of this third quarter. And we're tied at 36. Smith traveled. First half numbers, neither team shot the ball very well. Elmhurst was 12 of 32 in the first half for 37.5%. Cardinals were 36% shooting, 9 of 25. Cardinals out-rebounded the Blue Jays 19 to 15 in the first half. Harrison can't get that one to go. Turnovers, North Central with 11. Blue Jays had 10 turnovers in the first half. Bench, though, much deeper bench for the Blue Jays. Points off of the bench as that three ball is good by Pearson. So she knocks down the triple. The Blue Jays had 17 points off the bench in the first half to the Cardinals 4. So we'll see if that depth of the bench can help in the travel. Oh, they're calling a push. I thought Klaczynski traveled, but this was before that. Foul is on North Central. Who was the foul on? All right, the foul is on McClure, her first. Matrice back into the game for Coach Carrillo. Bowling in there as well. Here's Bowling inside to Harrison. Taylor, good matchup against Smith. Can't get it to go. Smith got the rebound. Great battle between Smith and Harrison. Pearson again for a three. A little too strong. Matrice got the rebound. 39-36. Cardinals by 3. Inside Harrison. No, but a foul.
Foul charge to first, second team.
Before the shot, the foul is on Stavropoulos, her first. Novak driving on Stavropoulos. Now here's Klaczynski, I should say. Anna picks up her dribble up top, Matrice. Shot clock down to 7 and a travel violation. Blue Jays turn it over. Not sure if I mentioned this, but the three officials, Keena Brown, Chris Harrow, and Anne Marie Keller. Your three officials doing a great job this afternoon's game. 84th meeting between these two ball clubs. North Central has won 47 times. Elmhurst has won 36 times. The two teams met here at R.A. Faginal Hall last February. February 5th to be exact. And the Cardinals winning that game 72-59. Foul against the Cardinals as Klaczynski went down. See the entry pass, the shot by Smith partially blocked by Klaczynski. Second foul called on Stavropoulos. It's the third team foul. Check that, it's the second foul on McClure. Harrison and a whistle away from the ball. They're calling on Smith. That's her second. And the fourth team foul. 4 team fouls on North Central, 0 team fouls on the Blue Jays here in this third quarter. Again, 5 is the limit. Klaczynski's 3 hits the front of the rim. Pearson got the rebound. So North Central with the ball, leading by 3. Kiefer at the elbow is Smith, and she rattles it in. Maitree Smith now with 17. 7-2 run to start this third quarter for North Central. The lead is 5 for the Cards. Trying to get it inside to Harrison, and it was knocked away by North Central. Sheppy back into the game for Coach Carrillo. Bowling will sit out. And a reach-in foul will be called here on Kiefer. And for Grace, that's going to be her third. It's the 15th foul, so the Cardinals are over the limit. Novak to the line to shoot 2. Lindsay, a perfect 2 for 2 from the foul line. She had a couple of made free throws in that big second quarter that she had. Duffy back into the game for the Cardinals. Novak looking to get into double figures if she can knock down both of her free throws, and she's halfway there. 9 now for Lindsay. And she is the leading scorer for the Blue Jays right now. She's got 10. So the Blue Jays are within 3. I think we've got another conference game going down to the wire here. McClure from the right baseline, that's no good. Offensive rebound, Pearson. Cards get a new 20 in the shot clock. McClure picks up her dribble. Pearson will launch. Rattles it in and out. Smith with the putback. Maitree Smith with another offensive rebound. She's got 19. Lead back up to 5 for the Cardinals, and we've got some action going on away from the ball. Harrison went down. She got fouled by Smith. For Smith, that's her third. So Abby Davidson, the big freshman, 6'1" freshman, coming in to replace Smith, who sits down with the 3 fouls. So Harrison to the line to shoot 2. Taylor's first point of the third quarter. She now has 9. Her and Lindsay Novak each with 10 points to lead the Blue Jays. Elmhurst within 3, 43-40. Good conference battle. 2 teams looking for their very first conference win of the season. Stavropoulos gives it off. Pearson, top of the key. Yeah. Wow. Allison Pearson with a nice stroke. She's got 7. She had 7 on Saturday in the loss to Illinois Wesleyan. Steal and a turnover. Here is Stavropoulos. She'll have an easy one. Stavropoulos with 7. And a timeout taken by Teth Carrillo here with 5:34 left to play here in this third quarter. It is a 30-second timeout taken by Teth Carrillo, and the Blue Jays will keep it here. 7-point advantage for the Cardinals, 47-40. As the Cardinals of North Central with 6 field goals in this third quarter. The Blue Jays with just 1 field goal. Blue Jays getting outscored here in this third quarter, 13-6. And now North Central up by 7. There were 6 lead changes in the first half. There were 3 times that it was tied. Biggest lead for the Cardinals was 9 in that first half, so they currently lead by 7. Don't forget the second game of our doubleheader coming your way here on BlueJayTV.com. Elmhurst and North Central, the 2 men's team, will battle it out. And that has always been a good battle over the years. Elmhurst 7-2, North Central 4-5 under first-year head coach Anthony Figueroa. took over for Todd Raritan as the head coach of the Cardinals. Cardinals knocked it away. Blue Jays retained possession. Shot by Sheppy. Front of the rim, no good. Tapped around. Novak got it. New 20 in the shot clock. Novak for three. Yeah. Oh, they're saying just the two. Novak hits from deep. She's got 12. And the Blue Jays are within 5. Shot nicely gone by McClure as Megan got into the lane and lead back up to 7. 49-42 Cardinals. 4:44 to go here in the third. Launching the three is Matrice. No. Rebound to Stavropoulos. Stavropoulos takes it all the way off the glass. No good. A rebound pulled down by Sheedy. Sheedy ahead to Matrice. Now here's Novak. Novak on Pearson. Inside to Harrison, and it's blocked nicely by Davidson. Boy, Abby timed that one beautifully, and got the block. Duffy to Davidson. Davidson takes a shot that may have been partially blocked by Harrison. Sheppy now ahead for the Blue Jays. Sheppy into the corner. Novak for three. Good box out and the rebound by Davidson. Pearson gets it to Stavropoulos. McClure, left baseline shot. That one is off. Harrison tracks down the rebound in the corner. Gives it to Matrice, and Katie will jog it up here for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst with the ball trailing by 7. 49-42. 3.5 left here in the third. Sheppy will launch the three and hit. Kendall Sheppy buries the three, and the Blue Jays are within 4. 49-45. See if the Blue Jays can get a stop here. As we here's Pearson trying to answer for a three. No, Novak with the rebound. 5 players ready to check in at the scorers table. The next dead ball here. Harrison on the drive against Davidson, leaves it short, and Abby got the rebound, a whistle, and a held ball. Possession arrow going to the Blue Jays here. Masato, Klaczynski, and it looks like Bowling ready to check back in here, but a timeout taken, and we will keep it here as well with 2:44 left to play here in the third quarter. The Cardinals of North Central lead it by 4. Mentioned the women's team will be heading on a plane tomorrow morning, heading down to Daytona, Florida for a couple of games. Meanwhile, North Central, they'll be at home at Gregory Arena on Monday to take on Concordia of Chicago. That is a 3 o'clock tip-off on Monday. Other action in the conference today. There's a big one down in Decatur. 2 teams that are undefeated in the league are battling it out in Decatur. Milliken, currently 3-0 in the CCIW, hosting Carroll. The Pioneers are 2-0 in league play. Augie is at Carthage, and Wheaton is down in Bloomington. Down in the Shirk Center to take on Illinois Wesleyan. The rest of the action in this tough CCIW conference. Blue Jays were 3-22 a year ago. North Central 9-17 last year. Klaczynski got bailed out. She threw up a tough shot, but got fouled, so she will be at the line here to shoot 2. The foul was on McClure, her 3rd. And so Anna Klaczynski to the foul line for the first time today. Misses that one, she'll have one more. 49-46. 7 points for Anna. Sydney Irwin back into the game for the Cardinals. Number 23, a 5'11 senior from Rockford, Illinois, went to Rockford Auburn. One possession game, 49-46, Cardinals, 2.5 left. Third quarter. Irwin on the drive, kicks it out on top. Davidson down on the block, picks up her dribble, shot clock down to 5. Duffy. Block with 1 second on the shot clock. Masato now on the open floor. Left-handed layup, no good. Davidson got the rebound. Molly Murray into the game for North Central. She's number 22, has the ball there, whips it to Duffy. Duffy, tough shot. Well, she passed it off to Davidson, actually. Shot clock down to 8. At the free throw line, Irwin shot no good. Klaczynski with the rebound. Well, the Blue Jays here with a triple can tie it up here. Minute and a half left. Boy, it's going to come down to execution down the stretch in the fourth quarter. 3 ball by Sheppy. Back of the iron, no good. And a good box out that time by Irwin. Klaczynski will get called for the foul for Anna, her third. Take another look, good box out there. Klaczynski went around her, committed the foul. It's just the first team foul of the quarter. North Central has 5 team fouls, so they are over the limit. 1:18 to go here in the third. Kiefer brings it ahead for the Cards. Oh, check that, I'm sorry, that's Stavropoulos. 3 ball is short, and a foul is going to be called over the back on Davidson. They calling on Davidson? Yeah, Davidson, that's her second. So Marissa Masato will come to the line here. She will shoot 2. For Marissa, her first trip to the foul line today. Masato now with 5. She can make this. She does. The Blue Jays are within 1. 49-48. The Blue Jays have been to the line in this quarter 8 times. North Central 0 times. Getting to the foul line here in the third. 3 ball attempt here by Murray. That's no good. Loose ball, whistle of a foul. And it's going to go against the Blue Jays. And I believe it's going to be on Sheedy. That's her third. Second team foul of the quarter. Under a minute to go here in the quarter. Turnaround jump, Davidson, no good. Rebound, Klaczynski. Anna pushes it ahead. Blue Jays can take the lead with a bucket. About a 16-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Sheppy picks up her dribble. Dumps it inside to Sheedy. Sheedy off the glass and in. So that bucket by Anna Sheedy gives the Blue Jays the lead. 50-49 as the shot clock has been turned off. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Blue Jays by 1. Three ball by Murray. Almost banked that one in. Bowling got the rebound, and that'll do it. Third quarter in the books here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. Blue Jays lead it by 1, 50-49. We'll take a timeout and come back for the fourth quarter. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Along with our executive producer, Glenn Liljeberg, Mark Kruger, we're delighted to bring you back here to R.A. Fagnall Hall here on the campus of Elmhurst University. The Blue Jays take a 1-point lead here into the fourth quarter. Don't forget the second game of our doubleheader, Elmhurst and North Central. The men's team will battle it out here from R.A. Fagnall Hall. All right, Cardinal ball here to start the fourth. Cardinals did not get to the foul line in that entire third quarter. 3-ball attempt. Kiefer partially blocked, and the Blue Jays come up with it. Good start to this fourth quarter for the Blue Jays. Bowling hands it off to Masato. Klaczynski fires up an 18-foot jumper, no good. She battles for it, and oh wow, look out. Klaczynski and Masato both diving into the Blue Jay bench. Oh man, hopefully they're gonna be okay. I don't think Klaczynski has come up yet. Saw the tail end of it there, and all right, I think we're good. Everybody, yeah, all right, we're good. Cardinal ball here. Blue Jays by 1. 3-ball by McClure is short, and Harrison got the rebound. But let's see if they can't get it inside to Taylor. Taylor, when she gets it down on a block, she makes that drop step or that move into the paint, and she's pretty successful at doing that. Instead, it's Sheedy, I should say, and she tried to go to the reverse, and Anna couldn't quite come up with it. Smith, and what's the call? It's going to be a held ball, and the possession arrow going to the Blue Jays. Saw Smith kind of lost control of it there, and the held ball going to go to Elmhurst. So Anna Klaczynski, freshman from Marion Catholic. Boy, they have high hopes for this young lady. Bright future here at Elmhurst University. She pops out, has the ball now. Drives baseline, got cut off, double teamed. Tried to drop it off to Harrison, but it was deflected and she traveled. Turns the ball over here. Anna hurt her knee early on in that Aurora University game. You see the black bandage in the right knee. Probably have that on for the rest of the season. Drive into the lane, Stavropoulos, and Natalie was fouled. Was in the act of shooting, so Natalie will shoot 2 here. Bowling with the foul, that is Kate's first. And the first team foul as well. Natalie can't hit that free throw. So that's the first trip to the foul line in the entire second half for North Central, and she misses them both. Rebound tapped around Masato, ultimately got it. It's still 50-49, Blue Jays by 1. Bowling picks up her dribble in the corner. Inside to Harrison, and a foul. Oh man, they're battling, Harrison and Smith. And Smith looking, put her hand to her mouth area, looking for some type of blood. And are they going to call the foul on Taylor? The 3 officials, I think, are discussing as to whether or not Taylor threw an elbow. It looked like it was getting pretty heated out there. This is a big call because Harrison has 3 fouls. Smith has 3 fouls as well. So for one of those 2 young ladies, they will probably get hit with their 4th foul here. This is a big call. 7:57 left. Well, all right, they're going to call the foul apparently on Smith. So that's number 4 on Maitree Smith. So it's the first team foul of the quarter. Boy, that was, Taylor got lucky on that one, I thought. She was kind of flailing her arms, and that one could have went either way. But they're calling the foul on Smith, and that is her fourth. Well, there was also a technical foul call. Wow. All right, so we know for sure the personal foul is on Smith. The technical foul, they may have given a technical foul to Harrison. Yeah, because they're giving Taylor her fourth foul. Pearson shooting the technicals, so she hits the first. Yeah, all right, so each player getting a foul. Pearson hits the two technicals. So ultimately, Harrison has 4 fouls, and Smith has 4 fouls. Wow. So those 2 technicals now gives North Central the lead. 51 to 50. We've played a little over 2 minutes here in this fourth quarter. And now North Central has possession. Kiefer driving baseline. Tried to pass it, and it was whipped off the leg of Harrison. Novak comes into the game. Lindsay has had a big game. 8 points in the second quarter. She had 4 points in the third quarter. She has a dozen. Here's Davidson, nothing there. Her pass was deflected and into the hands of Masato. Marissa quickly into the front court here for the Blue Jays, and now she'll set things up. Popping out was Sheedy. Sheedy passes to Klaczynski. Klaczynski will take the 3, and she banks it in. How about that? Anna Klaczynski from downtown hits the 3, and the Blue Jays lead by 2. 53-51. A bank is open on a Saturday afternoon in Elmhurst. Pearson for 3. Back of the iron, no. Klaczynski with the rebound. Oh, they're going to call a foul against Masato. So, oh man, it was after the shot. It was not in the act of shooting. Coach Carrillo having a few words with Marissa. For Masato, her 3rd. North Central at inbound. They get it into Stavropoulos. Pearson hesitated about taking the 3. Shot clock at 9. Kiefer into the corner. McClure's shot is good. Megan McClure now with 11. And we're tied at 53. Well, 6:38 left in regulation. Here's Bowling holding. Klaczynski. And it's stolen away by Duffy. Ball is loose. And ultimately it was Kiefer and Novak that battled for it, and alternate possession going to go to the Cards. .620 left in regulation. Men's game may be delayed a bit here. Who knows? See if this thing goes into overtime. Stavropoulos into the corner. Pearson will launch the triple. Yeah. Boy, she got a nice shot. Allison Pearson, her second triple of the game, and the Cardinals lead by 3, and a whistle and a turnover. So Pearson buries the 3 at one end. The Blue Jays turn it over at the other end. And now the Cardinals in possession, leading by 3. Stavropoulos hits the shot. Coach Carrillo has to get it. Well, I thought she was going to take a timeout. Play on. And the ball goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays here. And now she wants a timeout, I think. Yeah. Timeout taken by Coach Carrillo and the Blue Jays here. 5:49 left to play. A big 3 by Allison Pearson. And the Cardinals' lead is now 5. Boy, a 5-0 run. Remember, We are deadlocked at 53 there. Anna Klaczynski, her three. That is the only points of this fourth quarter for the Blue Jays, was that three by Anna Klaczynski. It's 5:49 left to play here in regulation. And so the Cardinals now with a chance to try to add to their 5-point advantage here. As you take a look at the Blue Jay Palms team, delighting the crowd here at R.A. Fagan Hall. Tremendous halftime performance turned in by the Palms team along with Nicoletta Boyd, the fabulous baton twirler. Both of those two performances will be viewed again at halftime of the men's game. So you'll be able to see an encore performance for both of those two at the halftime of the men's game. Kate Bowling will inbound it here for the Blue Jays. She gets it into Matrice. Blue Jays with the ball trailing by 5. See if we can get a good shot here. Matrice will launch the triple right on target, and it's no good. It hit both the front and the back of the rim. Whistle and a foul on Bowling. That's her second point. Matrice had a really good look at that three. It was right on target. But as I said, it skimmed the front of the rim and then it went to the back of the rim and bounced out. Still 58-53, Cardinals with the lead. Driving baseline, partially blocked. Put back though, good by McClure. Megan McClure cleaning up for the Cardinals. She now has 13. It is now a 7-point advantage for the Cardinals near steal, and it is a steal by McClure. McClure gives it off to Kiefer. Up top to Pearson. Skip pass to Duffy. Duffy at the free throw line gives it to Stavropoulos. Cards working around the perimeter. Skip pass to Pearson. Pearson turns, shoots, and hits. Allison Pearson. And the lead is now 9 for North Central. Bowling will spot up for the three. That is no good. Battle for the rebound. Matrice got it, and I believe she was fouled. Fouled by Kiefer, her fourth. Harrison back into the game. And Smith back into the game for North Central. So the two bigs return with the 4 fouls each. Sheppy comes in for the Blue Jays as well. 4.5 left. Blue Jays with the ball trailing by 9. Sheppy for 3. Yeah. Kendall Sheppy, that breaks a drought. Blue Jays now within 6. Sheppy's second triple of the game. Smith, right baseline shot, no good. Good box out by Harrison, and a reach in on Stavropoulos. For Natalie, her second. 62-56. Cards by 6. The Blue Jays with just 2 field goals here in this fourth quarter. A 3 by Sheppy and a 3 by Klaczynski. Bounce pass into Harrison, her turnaround, no good. Tapped around, a whistle and a foul against the Blue Jays. It'll be on Matrice. For Katie, her second. Take another look, boy, a good look by Harrison. Nice entry pass, turnaround shot. Just couldn't get it to go. Blue Jays are over the limit here in this fourth quarter. So Stavropoulos to the line to shoot 2. Natalie is 3 for 6 from the free throw line, now 4 for 7 for the game. As she rattles in both free throws. as the Cardinals' lead is now 8. 64-56. We are under the 4-minute mark of this one. The Blue Jays need a bucket here. Here's Matrice. Sheppy and a block. Block will be on Pearson. Her first. It's the 4th team foul, so one more and the Blue Jays will be shooting. MC Brown comes in for Matrice. Sheppy will inbound it here. 3:40 left. Sheppy looking to get the ball to someone. Now she finally does to Brown. Up top here is Novak. Harrison, nice curl and the lay-in. Harrison's first field goal of the second half. She's got 12, and the Blue Jays are within 6. Again, a turnover. Pearson travels in the backcourt. So now, the Blue Jays with the ball down by just 6. You saw it there. Good call by the official. Approaching the 3-minute mark of this CCRW matchup. Up top, Harrison. Taylor, she traveled. Megan Duffy will inbound it here for the Cardinals. 3:04 left. North Central leads by 6. Again, both teams looking for their first conference win of the season. We got a whistle away from the ball against the Blue Jay. Oh, are they calling an intentional foul? Whoa. This would mean 2 free throws and the Cardinals would get the ball back. It looks like they are. MC Brown. Wow. MC Brown picks up her 3rd, so Pearson will shoot 2. And then North Central will get the ball back. Man, that's tough. So Pearson hits the 2 free throws, and now the lead is 8. And North Central will have possession. Inbounding it will be Duffy. 58 for Elmhurst. And now there's a situation here where the official is talking with Maggie McCloskey-Bax, the head coach for North Central. Cards inbounded here, under 3 minutes to play. Stavropoulos into the lane. Duffy into the corner to Pearson. Keep an eye on Pearson. Instead, it's Duffy at the free throw line, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds to North Central. So the Cards will get a fresh 20 in the shot clock. Man, Blue Jays need to box out and get the rebound here. Duffy to inbound. Can't give the Cardinals second and third opportunities here. Duffy holding, popping up top is Stavropoulos. Stavropoulos has the ball poked away by Brown. Shot clock down to 5. Smith, right baseline, no good. But there's an offensive rebound by McClure and a timeout taken by the Cardinals. Man, McClure gets the rebound, and so North Central will get yet another opportunity at points on this possession. There's 2:20 left here in the game. Boy, I remember we were tied at 53, and now North Central leads 66-58. Don't forget, later on, around 4:15 or so, the men's game we will have for you between Elmhurst and North Central. That should be a great matchup. The two teams have had some mammoth battles in recent years on the men's side. So we'll have it for you here on BlueJayTV.com. Cards to inbound, and what's the call here now? A foul before they can inbound it here. Sheppy. Kendall Sheppy with the foul. That's her 4th. And so the Blue Jays are over the limit, so that would put Pearson to the line. Man, this young lady just does not miss from the foul line. I mentioned earlier, 87% free throw shooter on the year. Man, the net doesn't even move. She is a perfect 8 for 8 from the foul line today for Allison Pearson of North Central. And just like that, the lead is 10. And the Blue Jays throw it out of bounds. Masato comes back into the game, replacing Anna Sheedy. Time's starting to become a major factor here for the Blue Jays. Poked away and a steal by Harrison. Good job by Taylor. And what's the call? An offensive foul. Harrison a bit out of control. Pearson was there to take the charge. And an offensive foul. And for Harrison, she has just fouled out of the game. She fouls out with 2:06 left. And she leaves with 12 points. Tough break for the Blue Jays. 2:06 remaining, and looks like the Blue Jays are going to apply some full court pressure. Stavropoulos guarded by Novak. Stavropoulos, and ooh, watch out. Novak just kind of whipped Stavropoulos out there. Watch it here, Stavropoulos got fouled there. Novak kind of shoved her out there. Stavropoulos to the line to shoot 2. Boy, North Central getting it done, knocking them down here at the foul line down the stretch. Cardinals are 10 of 12 from the foul line here in this 4th quarter. Steal by McClure and another foul in the backcourt by the Blue Jays. So North Central will continue to shoot free throws. There's the steal by McClure. There's the reach and foul. 12-point lead for North Central. Its biggest lead of the game. Matrice back into the game. Sheppy, as she just fouls out of the game. Second Blue Jay to foul out of this game as McClure knocks down a free throw. Sheppy finishes with 8 points. She knocked down a pair of threes in the second half of this game. McClure rattles in 2 free throws. 72-58, Cards with the lead. Into the lane, shot no good by Masato, and here come the Cardinals, and Pearson is down for North Central. Officials timeout. She may have turned an ankle. She's holding on to the ankle area, now being helped up by a couple of teammates, and she's going to limp off by her own. Doesn't want any help. Boy, the Cardinals 12 of 14 from the free throw line here in this 4th quarter. You want to win some games, you better knock down some free throws late in the game. That's exactly what the Cardinals have done. 1.5 minutes remaining. Kiefer at travel. Yeah, she shuffled her feet just a tad. Balanced scoring attack by the Cardinals here in this ball game. Matrice shot blocked by Stavropoulos. Stavropoulos will veer off to the right, behind the back dribble, gets double teamed. At the free throw line is Smith. She's wide open, but passes off on the shot. Runs some clock, Bowling with the foul.
Bowling charged with her 3rd
That's her third, and that will send Smith to the line. Latrice Smith with a game-high 19 points. Her first trip to the foul line here in the second half. She now has 20. .21 for Smith. 14 of 16 North Central from the foul line in the fourth quarter. Masano launches the triple, back of the iron, that's no good. Tapped around, Smith got the rebound for North Central. Really no need to foul at this point here. 74-58. About a 16-second differential. Shot clock in the game clock. Impressive second half turned in by the Cardinals of North Central College. Here's Smith to the glass and in. Latrice Smith now with 23. 76-58. Blue Jays held to just 8 points here in this fourth quarter. Latrice on the drive, puts up the shot off the glass, no good. Smith with the rebound, and that will do it. The Cardinals will dribble this one. And there's your final score as the North Central College Cardinals win their first CCIW game of the year. Win it by a score of 76-58 over the Blue Jays. 4 Cardinals in double figures. Stavropoulos with 13, McClure with 15, Pearson with 18, and Latrice Smith with a game-high 23 points. Taylor Harrison had 12 for the Blue Jays, Sheppy with 8. Lindsay Novak came off the bench. She had 12 points for the Blue Jays. Anna Klaczynski in double figures with 10. So the Blue Jays now 1-8 overall, 0-4 in the CCIW. Meanwhile, North Central 3-7 overall, now 1-3 in conference play. So that'll do it here from R.A. Fagan Hall. Don't forget, in just about a half hour or so, the men's team of Elmhurst will take on the men's team of North Central, and we'll have that one for you live in just a little bit. Once again, on the women's side, won by North Central by a final score of 76-58. So for Glenn, my name is Mark. We'll see you back here in just a little bit. So long, everybody.